The shitcoin space has found a new darling. All we've been hearing about for the last 3-4 days is this ridiculous identity / reputation token called WorldCoin. So we're going to dive into this. Let's take a look. Welcome back, everyone. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who checked out yesterday's clip about Checked thought that because of the title it was about to be about WorldCoin. But look, it's no surprise, right? That's it. You know, WorldCoin has got a lot of very wealthy shitcoin backers. Okay, so they're making a lot of buzz for quote unquote identity and reputation tokens. And I put the quotes around them because they do not solidify or secure your identity, and it has nothing to do with your frickin' reputation. But anyways, okay, the point being is that WorldCoin has given new life to other shitcoins that nobody cared about. And that's why I covered Checked yesterday, because of course Checked wanted to ride on the WorldCoin wave of their whole reputation system and the learn to earn and DAOs and whatever else they can throw at the wall that will get people to buy their shitcoin. Anyways, today's clip, we are going to take a look. We're going to take a look at the evil orb. That's right, I'm talking about WorldCoin, the amazing token where you go and scan your iris and it gathers data about you and then sends it back to a centralized location, all while pretending it's decentralized. It's really amazing. Anyways, let's dive into it. We've got some choice tweets out of fellow Bitcoiners. It's Liran. If you don't follow Liran, he's an awesome Bitcoiner and good head on his shoulders. Definitely follow Liran. Okay, here we go. This is his retweet about the introduction of WorldCoin, which we will get into, but I just want to preface this with some choice comments. You're a laughingstock with the decentralized identity community, and Liran understands this because he understands DIDs, which are decentralized identities, okay, that Microsoft is working on among other players. So he actually understands this stuff very well. You're not bringing anything of value to the world. You're just using impoverished countries and bribes to pump this scam. It's shameful. Here's one from Chris Black. WorldCoin is taking full advantage of the fact that the vast majority of humans are complete fucking idiots who lack any ability to critically think about why they shouldn't be exchanging their retina scan for a few dollars worth of absolute shitcoin. And we're going to get into why this is an absolute shitcoin. And it is. It's a completely artificial market. Completely artificial. Nobody needs this crap. Here's a tweet from Chris Black. WorldCoin is taking full advantage of the fact that the vast majority of humans are complete fucking idiots who lack any ability to critically think about why they shouldn't be exchanging their retina scan for a few dollars worth of absolute shitcoin. Finally, here's this tweet from fellow Bitcoiner Eric Yates, who quotes one of the creators of WorldCoin. Here we go. WorldCoin will be more valuable than Bitcoin because everyone in the world will have it. This is one of the oldest grifts in crypto, right? We're going to just give it away and anyone can have it, and that's going to create the network effect. And I like the comparison that Eric made. Just like the U2 album, all the iPhone people got, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, but that was the first thing I deleted off my off the phone. Like, all right, I don't need this. This is not what I want. I want you to force. I don't want you to force me with your content, you know, like, which I know is kind of hypocritical when it comes to Apple. But anyways, let's continue on now and let's actually take a look at WorldCoin. So first, let's take a look at Deal Room. Let's see who the funding came from, right? Let's see who the funding came from. So in June of 2021, which I think was the first time I ever reported on this shitcoin. So you could see you've got Andreessen Horowitz, which is A16Z, which for the people who don't know, go look them up, go take a look at the projects. They have funded more or less the entire shitcoin ecosystem, or a very good portion of it. But it's okay, because if it wasn't just them, you also have Coinbase Ventures in there. And look, and here's really just an endorsement of validity. Sam Bankman-Fried. We can also see in October 2021, we've got Digital Currency Group. We also have Multi-Coin Capital. Right, for the people who don't know who that is, that's Kyle Samini or whatever his name is, and they just shill all kinds of just garbage shitcoins. And Three Arrows Cap, right? We don't remember what happened to them. Go back and take a look at the FTX blow up. Not very good decision making over there. Not very good decision making, but not my problem. Anyways, okay, so now we have an idea of who has backed this absolute train wreck. Let's continue. All right, we're going to dive into this Decrypt article. WorldCoin launch supply mostly made of market maker loans. That's right, guys. This is a grift. This is a total grift. Here we go. WLD's total supply, the maximum amount of coins created by the network, will be fixed at 10 billion for at least the network's first 15 years. Oh, very nice of them. So I want you guys to think about this. There is a maximum supply, a total supply, for at least the first 15 years until we decide differently. This is so stupid. Just the first line is stupid. Anyways, after that period, in the year 2038, an inflation rate of 1.5% could be instituted by the voters. Well, so wait a second. If they can institute a 1.5% inflation rate, who's to say we won't get a 0.25 inflation rate? Or what if we get an 8% inflation rate? Any number can do. Anyways, minted ahead of launch, the 10 billion, that's right, guys. These were created from scratch, all before launch, just like XRP. It is literally a Chuck E. Cheese token issued by a central authority. It's all such crap, guys. Anyways, the 10 billion tokens had a fully diluted value of $20.6 billion. As of the writing, according to CoinGecko, the token's circulating supply reflected as market cap was valued at around $219 million across 106 million WLD tokens. That's right. So out of the 10 billion total supply, 10 billion up until 2038, then that number changes depending on whatever they decide. But for now, they've only released 106 million of those tokens. So it's okay. It's okay, guys. They're thinking of you. Okay, they're thinking of you. The mismatch between WLD's total and circulating supply is concerning based on other projects' histories. I'm going to add a word there. I'm going to say all other projects' histories because all of this is crap. All of these are shit coins. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, like these people, it's all just mind games and perception to get you to believe what it is that they are trying to sell you. Anyways, most tokens that have a small amount of distribution or a large fully diluted valuation have shown themselves to be easy targets for quick sell-offs. The history of airdrops in general has not been favorable. So look, guys, WorldCoin, okay, the CEO and everyone involved in management there who created the tokens from scratch all on their own, they're thinking of you, okay? So they figured out if we put too many coins on the market, it's not good. If we put too little, it's not good. We got this just right. Co-founded by Sam Altman, CEO of ChatGPT maker OpenAI, WorldCoin aims to be a financial and identity network. That's right. Because really, it has absolutely no use case. Okay, it really has no use case because let's face it, right? Proof of personhood is complete garbage and nonsense. Okay, and if they don't try to tie in a financial aspect to them gathering all of this data from everyone, it's not going to get people enticed. Okay. And I just want to point out, okay, when Sam Altman first released WorldCoin, it was just totally shat on the same way it's being shat on now. But the difference is that he hadn't made OpenAI yet. Okay. So I myself, like a few others, would like to believe that he essentially has revamped this crappy project with the OpenAI money that he got. But anyways, we'll see if we can get some proof on that. The circulating supply of WLD was capped at 143 million tokens at launch, which the white paper recognizes is relatively low compared to 10 billion tokens. The document states that this is due to the goal of creating a network of as many human beings as possible. I am going to call total bullshit on this. What I just read to you means absolutely nothing. I don't even know what I just said to you. I don't even know what I read myself. How does capping it, like someone explain to me how capping this at 143 million tokens somehow creates the equation that equals a network of as many human beings as possible. That's a total bullshit. bullshit vaporware statement, and I mean, I obviously don't expect anything different from shitcoiners. 43 million was set aside for early users, and 100 million were, and this is the beautiful part, guys. 100 million were loaned to 5 market makers outside the U.S. So guys, you are literally, you are being manipulated. This is it's plain and simple. This thing comes out, has no market at all. Nobody even wants this shit. So what they do is they give it to people where they're going to be enriched for enticing you to want this crap that has no use case. Okay. Remember, the use case is all about gathering your data. Okay. So they're just tricking you with a shitcoin that nobody needs. Hey, give me this data and I'll give you this. This could be worth a lot of money one day. It's going to be the biggest network. It's an identity network and a financial network. It could be huge. Could. Just give me a little bit of your data. The loans have a duration of 3 months and give market makers the option to, and this is also part of the key here, the option to purchase WLD tokens instead of returning the loan. Okay, so that means they can, again, try to artificially repump the market so that they can try to dump their tokens. The agreement is an absolute win for the market makers, indeed, regardless of whether they pay back the loan in tokens or elect to buy them later. If they don't face huge market demand, they will easily dip the price and buy it back, adding that it's easy money for them. If market makers stabilize the price above 280, returning the loans will not be the best case for them, explaining they'd likely buy tokens on the open market instead. The agreement is an easy and effective way to manage the market for the WLD because it will lead market makers to compete with each other based on their strategies. Now, hold on. Before we continue, doesn't this totally sound like they're just making a coin specifically? Sorry, they're making tokens just for the market makers. I mean, think about it, right? And you'll see when we dive into the white paper, you talk about all this inclusion and the human network and all this stuff. But all I'm reading to you guys is how to pump the bags. Like, I mean, this is pretty much all I'm reading to you is how they've devised a way to pump the bags. In terms of what could be in store for token holders, Dunleavy described the 3-month window for market makers' loans as akin to a cliff. After that, they have no incentive to either facilitate liquidity or hold on to those tokens. In the very short term, there likely could be some price stability because of liquidity supported by those market makers. But in the medium to long term, that is speculative at best, guys. This is an illiquid shitcoin. It doesn't make a difference that Sam Altman has 1.8 million followers. It doesn't matter how many freaking eyeballs they scan, okay? It makes no difference. These coins are created out of thin air by a corporation, and the issuance can be changed at any time. Now, if you want to have that kind of bullshit, you may as well just be holding your local currency, okay? Because the government most likely has much more power to enforce their rule than some shitcoin company. Okay, so I mean, if you want crappy money, we already have crappy money. Okay, we already have KYC AML. This is not needed. This is not needed. Regarding the total supply, 75% of WLD will be allocated to members of the WorldCoin community over time. They don't say who, just members. Okay, with 25% split across the protocol's initial development team, investors, and reserve of 170 million WLD. So this is quote unquote decentralized. I don't know what it is with all these shitcoiners that pretend. I don't get how they pretend this decentralization. Like, where do you get this from? Where do you get this from? Okay, somebody creating the tokens from scratch, one single entity creating the tokens from scratch, and then distributing them themselves, and then choosing when that number can change. That's central planning. This is not decentralized. This is a total shitcoin scam. Anyways, continuing. The 170 million WLD reserve will be managed by Tools for Human. I can't even say that with a straight face. Tools for humanity. That I feel like there was a joke in there. I definitely do. I think that they called it that on purpose. A US-based technology firm that helped get WorldCoin off the ground. Tokens that belong to the network's team and investors are locked up at launch. Oh, okay, there you go. So they gave it to this company. This company actually helped initially fund this actual shitcoin, right? We can go back over here and take a look. Okay, here we go. Before June 2021, we've got Tools for Humanity as an initial investor. On Monday, WorldCoin had verified the identity of more than 2 million people across 35 countries with biometric data. And while anyone in the world is able to obtain World ID verification, WLD is not available for residents in the US or other restricted territories. Tokenomics white paper apparently included. It's funny, I was able to get to the white paper. I didn't have a problem. But I'll tell you this. I thought that this was supposed to be money for the whole world. The U.S. can't get it, and there's a bunch of restricted territories. I don't get it. How is that fair distribution? Because that's what they claim, right? Anyways, it's such bullshit. Okay, let's dive into their whole thing. Here we go. There's the WorldCoin, the co-founder letter. We believe WorldCoin could drastically increase economic opportunity, scale a reliable solution for distinguishing humans from AI online while preserving privacy, enable global democratic processes, and eventually, here we go, show a potential path to AI-funded UBI. Now, what could go wrong with artificial intelligence funded free money given out all over the world to people? WorldCoin consists of a privacy-preserving digital identity, World ID, and, where laws allow, a digital currency received simply for being a human. That's right. You no longer have to create any type of value. And so I want you guys to really think about this. If we are not creating value for others and ourselves, why should the money that we use to exchange have any kind of value? Because it comes from nothing. It comes for nothing. Why would it matter? It wouldn't. Okay? It just wouldn't. On the point of privacy preserving digital identity, WorldCoin is a corporation, and your identity and identity information would be stored with them and sold by them. All right, let's take a look at some of this. This is the we've got proof of work, we've got proof of stake, and WorldCoin has proof of personhood. All right, here we go. On a high level, there are several building blocks that are required for an effective POP mechanism. Yeah, like fantasy, illusion, complete reality distortion. Anyways, those include deduplication. Deduplication, guys. To ensure everyone can only verify once. Authentication, to ensure only the legitimate owner of the proof of personhood credential can use it, and recovery in case of lost, compromised credentials. But I thought that the orb ensures the uniqueness and the proof of personhood. How would it get lost or stolen? Kind of doesn't make any sense unless there's a central entity that could lose your credentials or people working in the business stealing them. It's decentralized though, guys, so pay no attention to what I'm saying. I just wanted to finish with this point on proof of personhood. Here we go. It offers decentralization and privacy. Okay, here we go. The issuance of a global POP credential is foundational infrastructure that should not be controlled by a single entity to maximize resilience and integrity. But literally, this is all managed by WorldCoin itself. This is so stupid. They just write the words and then they explain to you what the words should mean to you. Okay? Hoping that you are going to be dumb enough to put these two together and be like, yeah, they're offering us something decentralized. I got to go with this. All right, and the privacy. The POP mechanism should preserve the privacy of individuals. Data shared by individuals should be minimized. Users should be in control of their data, per WorldCoin. So WorldCoin has access to your data. but it's private. Okay, it's private for you. Okay, so you should have privacy from everyone else in the WorldCoin network, but WorldCoin has access to your data and, of course, can resell your data. This is the piece that they're not telling you yet. Okay, it's gonna be fun. Like, what do you think he's doing? He has Chat GPT on one side, and now he's going and enrolling, scanning your iris, getting more data. No, this is for you. This is humanity's money. It's not a scammer. And of course, right, we're going to wrap this up before we go into the summary. Every shitcoin has governance, right? And of course, this one is no different. They've got a foundation and governance. Okay, so you've got the governance token and, of course, the foundation, which is decentralized in making decisions on its own. Enabling decentralization on October 31st. Very cute, by the way. Very cute, because again, right, you got to think of the Bitcoin white paper, right? Bitcoin white paper was dropped October 31st. So this guy again wants to. This is more of the affinity scamming. See, this is exactly what we're talking about as Bitcoiners with affinity scamming. A little example of that, right? Because hey, wasn't the Bitcoin white paper dropped on October 31st? Yeah, that makes it like that. This is going to be different. No, it's not. It's just a shitcoin that's gathering your data. Anyways, the WorldCoin Foundation was established as the nonprofit steward of the WorldCoin protocol, supporting and growing the ecosystem until it becomes self-sufficient. Its main objective is to scale an inclusive guide. It's very, very inclusive. Okay, identity and financial network as a public utility that they run through a private corporation. But it's a public utility, okay? And to decentralize governance thereof, decentralized governance, you mean the tokens that are issued centrally, that you hold the majority of, that you are going to distribute as you see fit to 75% of the community that you can't say. Yeah, sure. Let's keep pretending we're not all on drugs. This infrastructure empowers everyone to participate in the global economy. Everyone, except for the people in the US or the restricted territories, which we mentioned before. They can't participate. But it's everyone, guys. Just focus on what I'm reading. Don't focus on the lies, okay? In the age of AI, and lays the foundation. Here we go, guys. Lays the foundation for universal basic income. Okay, so. Wow. Look, I'm going to tell you, stay away. If you don't care about your privacy and you don't care about your data, then by all means, go and scan your retina, scan your eyeballs, give them the data that they want, and get your shitcoin. Okay? Go ahead, do it. Obviously, I think it's a stupid idea. I think that we give enough information about ourselves away for free without turning it into some horrible dystopian shitcoin nightmare that Sam Altman thinks everybody needs. So look, the shitcoiners love to use the term of inclusion, right? It's inclusive. It's for everyone. You know what the most inclusive network is? Bitcoin. Do you know why Bitcoin is the most inclusive network? Because we don't tell you it is. We don't care. Nobody cares about your religion. No one cares about what you think. No one cares what color you are. Nobody cares about your political leanings. Bitcoin does not give a shit. If you decide that you want to learn about Bitcoin, you want to accumulate Bitcoin, you want to do whatever it is that you want to do with it, that system is entirely open to you. It is a voluntary system. You can join or leave anytime. That is pure inclusion. Pure inclusion. Okay? No one can censor you. No one can stop you. WorldCoin, mark my words, you will be censored. You will be stopped. And I believe you will become the prisoner of, metaphorically, of course, right? It's not a prison you can see, touch, taste, or smell, but you will be a prisoner of WorldCoin. And that's just completely disgusting and psychotic. So yeah, I think that this is a giant marketing scheme. I think that the people behind it are part of the well, I mean, we've shown it in the past. They are just part of the absolute grifter trash, okay, that has created the quote-unquote crypto ecosystem. So, yeah, stay the fuck away from WorldCoin. It's a total shitcoin. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you tomorrow.